Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Natural Cycle, a channel where we attempt to solidify the absolute. Appreciate you joining us. Thanks for tuning us in. I'm your host, Trail Talk Nick. Today's talk, understanding the narcissist's need to gaslight you. Please hit subscribe if you haven't. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. Hit the thumbs up. So, the narcissist needs to gaslight you. And they have a necessity of gaslighting you. You were around this person, maybe not even knowing they were a narcissist. And then once you saw the gaslighting behavior, you began to realize that this person you were around was a narcissist. So gaslighting itself is a big indication that someone has the personality disorder, built-in narcissism. Now, they have a necessity to gaslight. It is something they need to do. So, you should not take it personal that they're gaslighting you, because ultimately they're going to gaslight everyone around them pretty much all the time. Maybe not their boss or their spouse, but probably even them. And it is a necessity. Now, understanding why they're doing it falls back in this idea of them not only undermining your reality through the gaslighting and everyone else that I was mentioning, everybody around them, but they actually are not really themselves wanting to be on something very solid, like a empirical based reality. You won't find many narcissists into empiricism because it's all built-in accountability. So the gaslighting is a main function of creating a reality built-in illusion. Essentially like a matrix, So the narcissist likes a matrix, and the matrix is created by their gaslighting. And their gaslighting of you is all a part of that. It is nothing to do with you necessarily. It could have something to do with you personally. Maybe you said something to them. Maybe you injured them narcissistically to where they'll take it upon themselves to really go out of their way to gaslight you. But you should understand that a lot of times they're just doing that as their daily routine, because that's how they build and solidify their reality, is with these gaslighting things and undermining things and doubting things. They just don't come into, like I say, empirical or objective reality, because that's not really what they want, and they don't want to build that. And so, if you ask a person how they look in an article of clothing, and let's say the person's a little overweight, then you tell the person, oh, this is not a good shirt for you, my friend, because now your weight problem has been exposed even more. Just like trying to be upfront and honest about it from your point of view. So this is how the narcissist is. They don't want to hear that, you know. They want to hear what they want to hear. And, you know, back in the old day, they used to say that about just women, but of course it's really just all people. They, you know, especially the ones that are narcissists, and they don't like want to hear a lot of things, you know. And so this is all built in this idea of just kind of keeping their idea of reality together of themselves, and it's not easy. And so this is why they're gaslighting you. They want to keep their idea of their self together. And, pardon, the key part of this disorder is their personality. And the personality is built off of the persona. And the narcissism creates this persona built upon the gold standard where the narcissist just not only wants to feel adequate, but a little better at all things. Because they really consider themselves like a savant in life, like a master almost, you know. Never really learning, but always teaching kind of. Not, you know, absolutely like that, but still really in the back of their head, they kind of really approach it like that. So now, when they're gaslighting, they're basically creating the reality they want. And I was explaining to my friend recently, like, a lot of these people in my life that mess with me, like, they'll say things underhanded, very passive aggressive, and then kind of scurry off because they couldn't really approach me directly to get to overt, like, objective reality, because that doesn't suit their interest, because in their persona they're going to come down a little bit. And so this is what the personality disorder is built off of, just basically keeping that personality always grandiose. And the gaslighting is all about that, saying little things to you, moving the things around, basically gassing your identity and how you see yourself and blurring it. These are all tools of the gaslighting they use to create their version of the truth. Their narrative dominates. And they're not worried about you, you know. They didn't think, oh, maybe I shouldn't have did that to that person, you know. They're not, I might check here, I think maybe a little further down it should be. They're not, uh, they're not worried about anybody they're gaslighting, is the main point. Not to say that they're just monsters, you know, narcissists. But they don't really give too much worry about that because they themselves are very hard-shelled. So something like gaslighting to them is very comical, almost. Like, ha ha, gotcha, you know. And you're supposed to make the adjustment and kind of just come into their reality. You know, come into the collective understanding of the way they want it to be. Okay, so this has been why the narcissist is gaslighting you, understanding their pathology. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up. If you want to leave a donation, maybe go to the merchandise store, do what you like, it's all in the description. I'm Trail Talk Nick. This is The Natural Cycle. Until next time, please enjoy.